Hi, welcome back. I'm Phil LeDuc. On our last segments, we talked about feedback, the types of feedbacks, when to use them, when not to use them. Now I'd like to talk to you about some specific rules of giving feedback. Rule number one of feedback is be timely. I don't know about you, but getting an annual performance review where your boss says in October, well, you were late 3 times in March, and that really made me mad. So I want you to work on being on time. Ironically, this rule is be timely. Don't tell me in October that I should have been on time in March. Tell me in March, you're late. I don't want you to be late again. Hi, I'm Phil LeDuc, and we're continuing our discussion of the rules of feedback. This one is number 2. Be specific. If you get feedback where a person says to you, well, a lot of people are telling me that you were unprofessional in this meeting or you didn't do this really well, what's your response? My response is, who the hell said that? Where are you getting your information? Because if I don't have a context, I can't defend myself. And if I can't defend myself, your feedback is useless to me. Hi, welcome back. I'm Phil LeDuc in the exciting world of the rules of feedback. We covered in our past segments rules 1 and 2. 1, be timely. 2, be patient. 3 is tonight's subject, this morning's subject, this afternoon's subject. I don't know what time it is when you're watching this. Puzzle it out. Concentrate on behaviors. What did I do that was unacceptable? How can I do something better? When you tell somebody you have a bad attitude, what are you telling them? Well, your attitude comes from emotions. Emotions come from chemicals in your brain that are released as a result of how we're treated or how we perceive the environment around us. So if I say you have a bad attitude, I'm saying you have bad chemicals in your brain, and I'm effectively saying you got shit for brains. Nobody wants to hear that. But if you tell me that I behave badly, that's something I can do something about. And that's something I can work on. Hi, I'm Phil LeDuc, continuing our series on the rules of feedback. Number 4, use I statements. For example, if you do that again, I'm going to rip your eyes out. No. I statements are more like the last rule, which was concentrate on behavior, but it's very specific. I observed this. I saw this. It's important to us for the same reason that hearsay is inadmissible in court. I don't want to hear what people are saying or what people are telling you or what you might have heard. What did you see? What did you feel? What did you want me to do differently in that situation? Thanks. I'm Phil LeDuc, and we'll be back with more feedback soon. Hi, I'm Phil LeDuc, and I'm back with rules of feedback. Rule number 5, and these go in no particular order, but I probably should have numbered this as rule number 1. Before you give feedback, ask permission to give feedback. Start your conversation with, can I give you some feedback? And you have to be able to accept the answer, no. I don't want you to give me feedback. Or I've had enough feedback for one day, thank you. Or even, I'm really not in a place where I want to hear feedback. I'm having a bad day. I'm likely to react badly. You have to accept that. But when you ask someone, can I give you some feedback? It allows them to say no, of course, but it also puts the freedom of the communication on them. They can choose to receive feedback or not. If you don't ask for that, the choice becomes I can choose to listen to your feedback and change my behaviors, or I can ignore your feedback and think you're full of shit. And that's what people will do. Thanks. I remain Phil LeDuc. Thanks for watching. And that's it for feedback.